Hey guys, so today we are in my basement and I finally got it painted. Now, I won't be sharing this part of the basement today because I'm still waiting on some pieces to come in, but I will be sharing the bathroom. Now, you guys remember this art piece that I had upstairs in my family room? That will go down here, and so the colors will revolve around that painting. But for now, I want to share a few items that I will be using for the bathroom refresh. For the bathroom, you guys know I always start with an inspiration piece, and so I picked this piece up from Hobby Lobby, and it is part of their spring collection. Okay, so I wasn't really sure where I was going to put it, but it had all the colors that I'm using in my home, and it even had this gold that I thought really tied everything together. So it has tan, it has warm grays, it has darker grays, there's black, and I just thought it was perfect. So like I said, I knew it would fit in my home, but I didn't know where. So I decided, let's try it in the basement. And I think it's perfect for the basement because I wanted to bring in the black and white, but it also ties in the gray from upstairs. Okay, so the canvas art is the only new item that I picked up for the basement. Everything else I already own. I'm using a vase from that I usually use upstairs. You guys might remember my take a seat sign from the powder room on the first floor. And then this was a piece that I thrifted a couple years ago. This piece I did pick up at Nebraska Furniture Mart on my last trip to Nebraska Furniture Mart. And that's just a cute little vase because I thought it would fit somewhere down here. And then I have a pair of curtains that I'm going to use for shower curtains. And I have towels that I just use in other bathrooms. And then I have this rug. I typically don't use rugs in my powder room. But as I was going through my pillow stash, I saw this pillow that I had wrapped in a rug. And I thought, I had hot glued the rug around the pillow, and so I just pulled the pillow apart, and now I have a rug. And so when I wanted to use it as a rug, all I needed to do was to pull it apart. I just hot glued it right here. And like I said before, I typically don't use rugs in bathrooms, but it looked so good with the curtains that I thought, put it in there, it's gonna make the bathroom pop. It's not a very large bathroom, so I don't have a lot of items to go in there, but I think it turned out really pretty. Okay, so I have this table that I wanna use in the bathroom as well. This was a stool that I found in the garage, and it had a cork top on it, and so I asked my husband if he could replace it with a wood top, and so he did. And so I think I'm going to use it in the bathroom. I'm just going to probably paint the legs gray and then do a whitewash on the top part. I have this DIY art that I had my husband draw out for me, and I think I'm going to use this in the bath as well. This type of art is very popular. I'm not sure of the name for it, but I call it an abstract sketch art, but I'm not sure of the name. But anywho, I think I'm going to use this piece. So what I did was took a canvas piece that I had around the house, and I just painted it in a neutral color. I used some grays, some whites, and I just blended the paint in a, like a whitewashed look. And then I had my husband pencil in these random shapes. And then I took a paint pen and I went over the shape. So my hand is not as steady as my husband's, so there are some thicker lines in here that I probably will need to clean up. But for the most part, I think he did a really good job. I see this type of art in high-end homes, and so I wanted to try it for myself. And so the gray that I'm going to use is this aged gray by Rust-Oleum, and it's a chalk paint, and I got it from Walmart. And then I'm just going to use a pure, well, it's not a pure white, this is a, what's it called? This is a custom color, but it's called antique white. So as I was painting, I was thinking maybe I won't give it a full coverage because I kind of like the way some of the paint peeps through. So I'll try it that way first, and then if I don't like it, I'll give it a full coverage. But for now, I think I'm just going to just lightly brush it on. We'll see. So let's go ahead and start decorating. Okay, so here is the bathroom. It's pretty basic. Now the walls are painted Revere pewter, just like the upstairs, and it has a tan colored tile. Now originally the walls were a beige color, but the beige had pink undertones, and so we knew we wanted to change that, and so we finally was able to change that out, and so we thought that the gray was a good contrast to the beige. We could have also went white, but since the cabinet was white, I wanted a little bit of a contrast. Okay guys, so this is how it turned out. And I love when you immediately walk in, your eye goes straight to the focal point, which is the artwork. It takes your eye up, giving this small bathroom a larger feel. And then the curtains, they do pretty much the same thing. They go all the way up to the ceiling, giving you the feel that this bathroom has high ceilings. I also placed another focal point on the counter. I needed height in this corner, and I thought this oversized vase with the olive branches was the perfect touch. So here in this corner, I added my DIY art as well as the DIY bench. And I thought it added a nice touch to the corner. So I added decorative tiles to this area as well as a bead garland. So this bathroom is just what I wanted. It has a nice clean look to it, and then I added a few personal touches to make it my own. Now we will switch out the countertops As you can see, it is a little bold, but we haven't had a chance to get to the store. That is on our list of things to do. And if you guys are wondering, the sign came from Hobby Lobby years ago, and then the soap and the hand towels came from Home Goods. Now, I'm not real big on the farmhouse signs, but I thought this one was a nice touch to invite you in. So it's not necessary to have a lot of doodads to have a really nice bathroom. You can take a plain white bathroom with no fancy tile work, just keep it neutral and add a few key elements like oversized art or a nice large floral arrangement, and of course a candle. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you at the next one. Bye-bye.